YouTube, what's going down, baby? It's your boy Moto. Obviously, as you guys can see, I am not on T'Challa. I am on a very, very different bike from T'Challa. But there's been a lot going on, man. There's been a whole lot going on that I definitely want to tap in with you guys and speak about some things, get some things off my chest. Let you guys know exactly, you know, what's been going on with me, because it's been a long time since I've ridden, and it's been even longer since I've actually motovlogged. So yeah, man, this is really what this video has been about. This is what this video is actually going to be about. Don't worry, I will make a video explaining what's going on with T'Challa. Right now it is completely apart. I don't even want to start to even tell you guys what the issues is, because I'll save that for another video, because there's a lot of information to go over. But yeah, do not worry, I will get videos up of T'Challa going as soon as I can. It's just been a lot going on, and I really haven't been able to keep up with. But I mean, I did want to talk about a topic that's definitely on the more serious note, a topic that I've never discussed on my channel before, a topic that I kind of dread talking about. Oh my god, this R1 is rowdy. Yo, Marlon, your R1 is too rowdy, bro. Shout out to my boy Marlon for letting me ride his bike. This bike is a beast. Yeah, I did want to talk to you guys about the serious side of bike life, because up until this point you guys have seen nothing but the glorious side, the fun side, the exciting side of bike life. But there most certainly is another side to that coin, and that's basically the purpose of this video today. I've been kind of to myself for a little bit, because I've had some major incidents happen to the guys that are within my riding inner circle. 3 weekends in a row, consecutively, I've had 3 of my guys go down. The very last one was a tip of the hat and resulting in a death. I'm not going to speak on who it is, just out of respect for the family and the friends, but he has been on the channel many times. I've ridden with him many times, and it just really made me think and made me sit back, and it's really unfortunate that it's happened, because a lot of the times that I actually think so, a lot of the motorcycle accidents that I hear of could have most certainly been avoided. Now, that's not to say something can't happen to you even if you're super safe, super cautious, super vigilant. I'm not saying that at all. Anything can happen to you at any point in time, anywhere. In a plane, in a car, in a train, you know what I mean? Anything can happen. But when you're on a bike, you have to be extra careful, extra cautious. You know what I mean? So a lot of this stuff that happens is it's really a gamble, man, and you really have to be thankful to ride, and with that you also have to be extremely careful. Some guys, you know, have kids, some guys have families that depend on them, so you have to be really careful when you get on these machines, because these machines do not care about anything other than going as fast as it possibly can in a straight line or in turns. So, and I feel like I want to do this topic because I am a New Yorker, and I've been riding in New York City streets for the past decade, and you know, thank the Lord that nothing has ever happened to me. You know what I mean? Now, that's not to say that, you know, I have so much skill and I'm so aware that nothing ever happens. There's probably some luck and good fortune mixed into there as well too. But I think I do pride myself on making sure that I am being as cautious as humanly possible. You guys have definitely seen me have fun on my channel, but you guys only see the increments, the small increments of the exciting parts. Most of the time when we're riding, we try to figure out where the hell to go, where to eat, where to gas up at, and it's just like boring stuff that nobody ever really wants to see. So you guys only get to see the small percentage of, you know, what happens during an actual ride with me and my boys, and it's not always reckless, right? And I just want everybody to have as long as a career as possible when it comes to these bikes. There are plenty of guys out there that are way older than me that are still enjoying bike life just as much as me. But I haven't spoken to them, and I'm not going to drop any names, but I think how they've gotten to that point is that they just reduce the silliness, right? And reducing the silliness will come with maturity. As you get older, your riding style also has to mature in your age. In my point of view, this is my opinion. You know what I mean? As you get older, your riding style has to mature, and that could even mean riding with a different set of friends that are maybe not as reckless. You know what I mean? You guys can still have fun. Look for, you know, open roads to have fun with. Make sure you spot for cars as much as humanly possible. In New York City, it is an absolute jungle out here. An absolute jungle out here. If you're in the New York City area, you have to be literally paranoid and making sure that you are as safe as possible. Because these drivers out here, let me tell you, they don't give a damn. The only thing that they care about is their destination. That is it. They are not out here to make sure that you are safe. They're not out here to make sure that you get to your destination safe. They're out here to make sure that they are good. Which means you have to make sure that you are on top of your shit as much as humanly possible. So yeah, and I mean, not even just being in the New York City area, you know, even if you're in a very, you know, much quieter area, you know, you always want to stay on top of your game. If you're not feeling it that day, if something is racking your brain, something's heavy on your mind, sometimes going for a ride may not be the best thing. You may be distracted about whatever topic is on your mind, rattling your brain, distracting you from what's actually in front of you. To go for a bike ride, to come back home safe, you know, to promote that as much as possible, make sure you're riding with a clear head. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm speaking from my opinion only, because I've been doing this for a long time, guys. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean? And you know, some parts of me, when I hear about accidents, and especially when I hear about deaths, I always ask myself, you know, have I done all I wanted to do with bike life? You know what I mean? I don't have any kids. I don't have a wife or anything like that. I definitely do want, you know, kids and a family one day. But sometimes I ask myself, you know, have I done everything that I wanted to do? Has my bike life career been fulfilled? Because I mean, I've been to so many different states, been to so many different cities, been to different tracks, I've been to different road racing events. I've been, you know, I've ridden all of the latest sport bikes, I think, except for the Superleggera. But other than that, I've ridden all the latest sport bikes that are pretty much out there. And so the only thing that I really haven't done is start my own bike collection, which I would like to do one day. But again, I'm just conflicted, you know what I mean? And I guess this is what happens, you know, every once in a while, and especially as you get older in age, and you know, you really start to set in the dangers that comes along with bike life, because it's real. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And you know, I apologize to my subscribers for not making this type of video before, because I never want you guys to think that this is all peaches and cream. I've been to so many different hospitals visiting friends, you know, recovering from injuries and things like that, and it just sucks to see, because it's such a passion. You know, it's literally a lifestyle to be a biker. There's no other feeling similar to riding a bike other than like being able to fly like Superman. You know what I mean? And even so, Superman doesn't make any noise when he flies. Wouldn't you want to hear that when you're flying? You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is just what's been, you know, racking my brain for the past couple of days. I really sincerely appreciate everybody that has reached out. I've gotten an overwhelming amount of DMs of support, you know, asking if I'm okay, asking if everything is all right. And I am, guys. I'm okay. I'm all right, man. You know, I'll be all right. But the thing that keeps me here is like the community. You know, I've had such an awesome time with bike life, meeting people, going to different places. Like, sometimes it's not even the bikes itself that makes it fun. It's meeting new people and sharing new experiences, going to different places that I had never been before. You know, bikes adds, you know, definitely a bonus to it. But the guys in the bike community, you know, like, it make it so much better. I literally have so many friends in different states that even if I don't bring a bike, I can hit them up and be like, yo, I'm in your state, I'm in your city. They may or may not have a bike to ride, but more than likely they're gonna link up to go out for a drink or go out to get a bite to eat or something like that. And they're like friends. They're like lifelong friends. You know what I mean? So it's just tough, man. It's just tough. It's tough when you deal with the death of a rider that's close to you, that you shared experiences with, because you know, you never want that to happen to you, and you always think of yourself, you know, why did it happen to them? You know what I mean? And it just sucks, man. and I haven't ridden in a long time, and you know, being back on a bike, it feels good, man. It feels good. And another thing that gives me inspiration and hope is, you know, the older statesmen in the game, such as 650 Eve and Chris Prognos and Super H2. Like, these guys have a lot of bikes and invested a lot of money into their bikes, and they're still riding and still having tons of fun. You know what I mean? So it's definitely capable, guys. You guys should just do as much as you possibly can to stay safe. Came out to Nautical Mall just to see what's happening out here. This place gets really, really nice this time of year. So many people out enjoying themselves. This is like the South Beach of Long Island. You see what I mean? It's nice out here. Really want to see if I could try to make Mr. Dumongus's meet in Atlanta at the end of July. Hopefully that's happening for me. And it should be good, man. Marlon thinks he has the best sounding R1 and best looking R1 in Queens. Oh, it's lit out here today, boy. You guys let me know if it's true or not. I'm not gonna lie, this thing sounds excellent. I'm not gonna lie, this is the longest I ever rode his bike. This bike sits tall as hell. Mile. Oh man, this bike is looking so good in this freaking sun, man. But yeah, guys, I just want to hit you with this video real quick, just letting you know exactly what's been going on, how everything's been going, and you know, my plans for the future. Everything is up in the air right now. I don't have a definite answer. Motorcycle Mall has new bikes for me to review and ride, so I'll definitely be doing that. But as far as SmackDown trips, we'll see how it goes, and I'll definitely document the whole situation going on with T'Challa too, so you guys are informed about what's going on with Mr. T'Challa. So we'll see you guys in the next episode, people. Definitely ride safe, guys.